Hi everyone and welcome in this new video. First I want to thank everyone that participated in the Reddit debate that I started like 3 days ago. I'm not doing a facecam today because I have some issues with my camera. It should all work out well for the next one, I hope. So let's jump right into the main part. As the game got updated and received a lot of changes through the battle patch and the new content, I think new ideas came to my mind, and I'm sure most of you thought of it as well. What I'm talking about is how Come To Us is trying to help new players. We have seen that through the challenges rework when it first came out, like years ago, a year ago, maybe a year and a half, I'm not sure. They gave a lot of reward. So yeah, first it is true that it gives rewards to every player, but it clearly gives a huge boost to new player. With the Veramos Fusion, the 3 rune sets like the 5-star Violent rune set, and even the 6-star Epic Violent rune set and the 6-star Epic Rage rune set. And even more with the TOR double legendary when you first clear it. They even gave Verdale in an event, and now he's fuseable, which means he's even more accessible to anyone, even people that did not participate in the event when it first came out. What took months to make, or years, now only needs a few days. Now in 16 days, you can fuse Veramos. In 30 days, you can even do GB10, a pretty consistent GB10 team. And we have seen many players, like the one that Sean B showcased. He actually had a very decent team. Very decent DB10, GB10, and I think he did Necro too. And in like 90 days of playing. It's absurd at how quick he growed. But it's like thanks to the new system and his imagination, he was able to actually have a faster progress curve than a greater progress curve than most of us. But there's also another point that needs to be discussed. You might have seen the recent the balance patch a year ago, or maybe a few months ago, like 3 months ago, 6 months ago, and a year ago. Come To Us made some, I think, drastic changes to the way they were thinking about their monsters. And one of the best example I think is Shiho. Because Come To Us is promoting a build variety in Summoner's War. And some monsters that were here, like for instance Ganymede or Samath, some monsters have only a special use. You can use Ganymede. Actually, no, you can use Ganymede in RTA and in TOA hard to make it easier. But take for example Zeros. Zeros only as a farmer, maybe, and you use him for Arena Cleave team. Take a look at Ariel. Ariel is just a completely useless thing, except he just heal. He only heal. Use him for arena defense on double nemesis or triple nemesis, as you wish. But some units received an amazing change in a way that they can be used in many different places, and they can actually provide some different they can provide different utility depending on the build. And Shu is one of the examples. Even Daphnis is an example of this. Shihu can be fast. You can build him Desper, you can build him Swift or Violent, as you wish. But he can be used as a fast unit that can CC the enemy monsters in RTA and can also strip, which is a great asset for RTA. But he's also used as a damage dealer in Guild War if you build him damage deal with a lot of damage, with a lot of crit rate, with damage and attack. Like for instance, you can easily destroy Theomars with Shiho You can kill. He's a great anti-fire unit too. But he brings just more than damage. He brings CC and strip. It can be also taken advantage depending of your build. And that is what I'm thinking is the future for Summoner's War. Come to Us has taken a huge step by changing most of the monsters and making them a bit more versatile. You can take also the Daphnis example. He can strip now, and yet he still deal damages. But he can also be a huge damage dealer and deal a consequent amount of damage, but with a less reliable strip. And some people even take Daphnis as a bruiser, kind of bruiser, stripper, a bit like Diana monster that deals a fixed amount of damage. Even if he's bruiser, he can deal 20k damage on a unit that has 30k HP. That's why I love Daphnis, by the way. He's kind of versatile depending on how you think you can use him. And I think Come to Us is promoting imagination right here. Not necessarily imagination, but more. They give more space for the player to think of what can be the uses of his units. You can use a unit to farm in the early game and then use it and then store it because you don't need it for giants or dragons or necropolis, and then use it for RTA maybe. You can use a unit for your first TOA clear, and then maybe you won't need it, and then you will need it in RTA. And I think this is an amazing change and an amazing evolution for Come to Us and Summoner's War, to actually give more room for the player to use their imagination and have fun. Mostly have fun using their units, not just brainlessly smashing your S1, S2, S3 key with the same repetitive content. And this is a great change, and I hope they continue that way, making great units like they do. Buff Daphnis, please. And helping new players to actually have a new wave of community that come to us actually. Well, I hope you liked this video. It was not a long video, it was a short video. I actually tried the Katarina Balaguer, I think it's called, in R5, and it went kinda not so well because I have really bad runes, but it somewhat worked, around 50 to 60% win rate. That's still better than my previous R5 team that were like 3 minutes. That took like 3 minutes to do a run, and most of the time, and like with 80% win rate, even though I had good runes for R5 double damage dealer. So basically, try Katarina Balaguer in R5 and you will have fun. I promise. It's to see your R5 with 29 seconds. It's really satisfying to see it. Well, hope you like this video. Have a nice day, and make sure to like and subscribe if you liked it. Tell me what you think, but most importantly, tell me what you think of what I said previously about the future Summoners War in the comments. I will see you guys next time.